dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yup, what's good, original crew? It's your boy DJ Nuke here, your girl.
Sierra Nicole.
Back on the channel with more Paternity Court. We got crazy teen mom cases on Paternity Court, you know. Hey, we got the teenagers. Sad but sure, teenage pregnancy drama is very, very common. It's not rare. You know, nobody really trying to step up and be a parent under the age of 18, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
So, with them, I ain't saying like you knew by experience, but I'm saying like, you might know a couple people they have gotten pregnant as a teenager. You know anybody? Mm-hmm. Like, I ain't saying like, I'm saying like teens still in high school.
Yes, I know.
Middle school?
I don't think middle school. I don't think
All right,
but high school, yeah.
All right. So, with that being said, make sure y'all check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go. If you want to first support, all you gotta do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's video,
like it with a thumbs up.
With that being said, man, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's check this one out. Let's see what it's about.
You're 18 years old, sleeping with men. You all using sex like it's a spectator sport. She's sleeping for the wrong reason. And ultimately, you know this is your responsibility.
Yes, Your Honor.
For some teenage moms, it is a struggle to prove the paternity of their child because most people believe they have multiple partners. This usually results in a heated paternity court case just like this one.
I never established a relationship with this child. That child been to my house 3 times. If that's the case, Your Honor, come back home and act a fool in the street because you're not going to act it up in here.
When you watch paternity court cases, the man doubting a child's paternity is usually in court stating that his partner cheated, and he might be the father. However, this case seemed to be adding a twist when this happened.
Ms. Jackson, you have determined the paternity of your alleged granddaughter. You claim your son would be a fool to think he fathered. She's a liar and had sex with multiple men.
The case became more interesting.
That don't make no sense for the mama to be here. And not the son, right? Yeah. Now, I understand, you know what I'm saying, unfortunately the son has passed and we just want to see, you know what I'm saying, if the kid is the, but, and then you know another crazy thing is,
what?
When people fail to realize, when a child get pregnant and that girl have a kid, she under 18, and he under 18, and she try to petition the court for child support, that father's parents have to now pay the child support. That I see that happen. And the motherfuckers say, I ain't paying no more for child support for a kid that ain't mine. People be pissed off. I'll be like, dang. Yeah.
And the defendant admitting to having intercourse with other men, but argued that Ms. Jackson had already accepted the baby. At this point, Ms. Jackson felt the need to make some clarifications.
Your Honor, I never accepted the baby. I stated from day one, I do not believe my granddaughter.
But why is Ms. Pickens claiming that Ms. Jackson accepted her baby if that did not happen?
Okay, she came to my home with her mother. I never even heard of this young lady.
That's because you don't have a relationship with your son.
Yes,
I knew your son.
And he never mentioned her.
He had
okay, let's get some water, ladies.
Ms. Jackson claimed she never heard of Ms. Pickens or her baby and only met them when the baby was 4 months old.
She comes in with this child. And again, I said, I have a problem because you said it was another man's child. At the end of the day, this is not my grandchild when I never knew of y'all.
The arguments gave the impression that there was apparent doubts about...
But the thing is, Shawty, she ain't got to know you. She ain't laying down having sex with you. So how you going to tell this child this thing? You know what I'm saying? Your son need to be here, not you.
Paternity of Miss Pickens' baby. Judge Lake wants to understand why Miss Pickens believed Miss Jackson's son was her baby's father.
I did believe that it was one of the guys that I was dating.
How many guys were you sleeping with?
When I met him, me and the boy stopped.
So she also said she was a cheater.
When Miss Pickens met Miss Jackson's son, she already had a boyfriend, but somehow they got into a relationship. She described her relationship with Miss Jackson's son as just messing around.
Me and her son was messing around
And
every
you had
day.
fun with someone else at that same time.
No, not at that same time.
The ladies could not seem to agree on some basic situation surrounding the relationship, which birthed the baby whose paternity is in dispute.
When me
We're
and her-
gonna understand a couple things. I ask the questions, you answer them. Talk to me.
After breaking up with Miss Jackson's son, Miss Pickens admitted to having an affair with another man she thought was the father.
Why are you convinced he's not the father
I
and Miss
just-
Jackson's son is?
Yes, I did thought the other guy was her daddy. You the last person I slept with. I'm gonna think that he was her father.
This statement meant that Miss Pickens was pretty young and inexperienced at the time of conception. She did not know how pregnancy worked, and she just wanted someone to call the father of her baby.
If my daughter was not yours, you can come over with your daughter and spend the night.
Because my son is claiming this is his child.
Miss Jackson acknowledged that her son felt like this was his daughter, but she has never accepted the child as her granddaughter.
My son looks more like her
So
mother.
you're saying you look at the baby, you
I
don't
do
have
not-
that feeling
exactly.
that
This is my grandchild. I love dearly and take very good care of them.
Apart from this doubt, Miss Jackson had some
So, am I getting this right? That her son already got a child?
Yes.
And
That
so,
looks exactly like, yeah.
but
And this little girl, she said, looks nothing like
and she
her son.
do know how sometimes how that works.
Yeah.
It's just, I'm just saying, like, the baby ain't gotta look like the daddy for the
For it
daddy
to be.
Yeah.
experiences with Miss Pickens,
too hostile.
leading her to be wary of whatever she says.
She had several men. She have lied, stated she was pregnant with twins because her mother told me it was a lie. She was in the hospital when she really wasn't, Your Honor.
This gives a wrong impression of the kind of person Miss Pickens is, and explains why Miss Jackson can't trust her. But that is not all.
I was kind of hurt. I was kind of hurt. Yes, I did lie.
We found out because we
no,
called the hospital.
I did lie because I was kind of hurt.
At this point, Miss Pickens also steps in and tries to explain things from her point of view.
I'm not gonna say what my child don't do. She is wrong. Why do this one gotta
Wrong
get in it?
woman.
This grown woman, and I got a 30-something-year-old woman. I'm talking.
There seem to be some misplaced priorities, because Miss Jackson's son's current girlfriend claims Miss Pickens is obsessed with her relationship. Miss Jackson also promised to take good care of the...
We got some
So
action.
from this, it makes me think that it came back to not be his. Was this when the results was read?
I don't know. I hope not. Cause this is crazy, bro. This whole situation is
And so
crazy.
this girl that threw the thing is his new girlfriend?
This some hood drama shit, dog. Let's be real. But y'all can be suburban with this shit too. Quit acting like it don't go down everywhere. But this some crazy ass mess.
claims Miss Pickens is obsessed with her relationship. Miss Jackson also promised to take good care of the baby if the test revealed that she was the grandmother.
You showed us too
Mrs.
much.
Jackson, you are not her grandmother.
Got you.
In Judge Lauren Lake's court,
She said, got you.
Oh my gosh.
Bruh.
That was a mess.
And then she smiling after the fact because she knew that boy wasn't a daddy. She just won't. You know what it is? Because she see how the family probably take care of his actual child. And she like, well, I want my kid to have that same affection. Okay, go find the daddy and hopefully they step up and do the same thing.
Yeah.
Not every household, not every family do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you want that, choose the right man to have that with. Y'all be wanting to open and spread your legs to everybody every time Dick and Harry. And every time Dick and Harry want to shoot the club up and not claim the club. You know that's your body.
I'm done.
You shut up the. I'm just saying. You shut up the club. Don't act like you ain't claim. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta claim the bodies in that club. Bro.
Okay. Got you.
I'm just saying, bro. Like.
We got you. We get what you said.
The mama, she's so riled up. Then the other girl, mama, come up. She hit with the hand move, and she said, "I'm talking." And like that shit just look messy as hell.
It is messy.
And where your son
in
at?
all of this?
Cause he's gonna continue to hide behind you. Cause he can't stand. He's not standing up and being a man. You gotta be a man sometimes.
we see couples arguing over the paternity of their child due to the allegations of cheating. However, this seems to be a different breed of the paternity court case.
Ms. White, your daughter's low self-esteem have led to promiscuity. Ms. White, you admit you are unsure who fathered daughter, but say you blame your mother.
Miss White is in court with two fathers who are both possible fathers to her 3-month-old daughter. But how did Miss White and her mom end up in this situation?
Yeah.
Is that her mama?
Yeah, that's her mom.
So why is the mama taking the daughter?
Well, he explained why, but I was trying to understand.
I'm trying to understand too. Just don't make no damn sense.
Promiscuity. Ms. White, you admit you are unsure who fathered daughter, but say you blame your mother.
Miss White is in court with two fathers who are both possible fathers to her 3-month-old daughter. But how did Miss White and her mom end up in this situation?
Your Honor, it's been 13 years old, misbehaving in school. She said because her weight problem. I say she looked beautiful to me.
Now, it seems Miss White's weight is the current problem, which...
Child, what are we talking about?
Who?
I'm just trying to like...
I'm laughing because the way she's standing there, motherfucker.
Who, the mama or the daughter?
Looking
looking
like she ready to whoop somebody's ass.
Child.
And then she got this 30-year-old bob in her head. Like she 18. She only be dressing like she fucking 40 years old, bruh.
Child, shut up.
You know she looking older.
That said she was 18.
She's 18. What this? She said she been cutting up in school since she was 12 or 13
I heard all
years
that
old.
part.
Then she went to Cato's, got the damn dressing necklace.
I'm about to press play on you.
You know it's true.
The ball rolling for today's case.
It's like everywhere you go, you have to be a certain size. You know, I couldn't fit into it. And she offered to take me to the Y. I got teased on up there.
Sometimes people suffer discrimination despite efforts to get back in shape, and this can have grave consequences.
Boys was throwing candy and water on me. You know, people could tell you you're beautiful. I don't feel like it's true.
The weight issue made Miss White quite lonely, and she wanted to be with someone, a partner in a beautiful relationship.
I
They took
wanted someone
advantage.
to, you know, Valentine's Day, I wanted gifts. I wanted all that, and I never got it.
Miss White's mother explained that her daughter was always finding love in the wrong places because she became desperate.
Pray.
She want boyfriends. You know, you jeopardizing your life, sitting in a strange car with people I've never seen before.
Miss White had a friend who always introduced her to guys she felt were good enough. After the introduction, Miss White would have a relationship with the guy, but the friend always had someone new to introduce.
I mean, I was dating Miss.
Who the fuck is the friend? Because the friend ain't no friend. You be messing around with one dude after you
And then
had
after
sex
you
with
got
you.
you, I got
got
another
another
one.
It sounds like she pimping your ass
That's what
out.
it sound like, ain't it?
She like, go hit that thing. Once you done, I got another
That's
one for
sure
you.
what it sound like. Like,
Next one
what?
up. And they praying on you because they know your weakness is that you were desperate for a man's attention.
Mm-hmm.
And so soon as the friend, I got a man want to holler at you, all the thing he thinking of is, hey, she easy. Yeah, she'll let you hit it. All right, bet.
That's sad. And it
But
happens,
it happens a
often.
lot. Yeah.
Guy, but the friend always had someone new to introduce.
I mean, I was dating Mr. Langford.
Mr. Clopton as well.
I wasn't dating him. That was just like a one-night stand.
Were there any other men you were with during this time?
There was a other guy at her house also.
At this point, it felt like Miss White's self-esteem was also affected because she didn't seem to be able to stay with only one partner. Judge Lauren Legg then felt a need to motivate and advise her before bringing in the potential fathers.
Before anybody comes in here and tells me anything, I want you to know, number one, you're beautiful. You have to believe it yourself,
Yes.
okay?
The possible fathers were then allowed to go into the court, where Judge Lake asked them about the nature of their relationship with Miss White.
We were dating for about a month. After the month, she had some trust issues with me, had a threesome with her.
During the time of conception,
Yes, ma'am.
one of the possible fathers.
Yes, ma'am.
Since there were two guys in court who could be the father of Miss White's baby, Judge Lake also asked the other guy about his relationship with Miss White.
At a party. So she started coming to me, let's have sex and stuff. The other guy,
What other guy?
she
I need for her to stop looking like that.
Why she hit me? See, why she hit me with the? That's how she be at the party scoping.
Like, I don't know if it's like a thing of like,
You don't know if it's a thing. I'm gonna stop. You don't know if it's a thing of what.
Like, I'm just trying to figure out, like, is she, like, embarrassed by her behavior and or is she still, like, stuck in this, like...
She thinks she's not attractive.
Or, like, this little girl mindset, like, this 12, 13-year-old mindset, and she just, like, I don't know, but...
The only thing that a guy would want me for is my body, so I'm going to go ahead and throw it to him.
Yeah, so she, like, very, like, don't...
I actually did pull her. Bro, why she hit us with that, though?
So she started coming to me, let's have sex and stuff. The other guy.
What other guy?
The other guy she used to date.
This other gentleman came in the room.
Yes, ma'am.
These guys claim that they had intercourse with Miss White on nights when other guys also had intercourse with her. These statements meant that they had doubts about the paternity of Miss White's child.
Christy came over, and she was talking to my other friend, and she was telling him she wanted to have sex with him before she even just knew him. Threesome at my house. Yes, ma'am, it happened at my house. I was there in the room.
You in the room? You let that happen.
And I can't control.
Miss White's mother had preferences on which of the young men she hopes is her granddaughter's father, because she already had met him through...
Yeah, she low down. She ain't no friend. She pimping this girl out.
That's sad.
And
that's a friend, like, and like...
And she said she in the room.
In the room.
Why they run? They ain't no threesome. Y'all running a train on her. Let's be real.
And what you overseeing, making sure don't really, you know what I'm saying?
And why?
That's weird behavior, but
very.
Yeah. Anyway.
You gotta watch that from it's the type of shit you watch from a distance.
You play all day.
For real though.
No, for real. That's sad.
Watch
but at the same time, you gotta have some respect. For yourself too.
Watch who y'all call friends.
Facts.
I was there in the room.
You in the room? You let that happen.
And I can't control.
Miss White's mother had preferences on which of the young men she hopes is her granddaughter's father, because she already had met him through her daughter.
I'm hoping Philip is the daddy so we'll know she still have a father. That's all she needs. She gonna be taken care of regardless, Your Honor.
The results are in, and Judge Lake is ready to reveal what is contained in those envelopes. For the first result,
Mr. Clopton, you are not
good.
Miss White's mother seems happy with the first result, but Mr. Clopton is disappointed despite being absent from the baby's life since birth.
I'm going through a lot right now.
There was a lot on your mind. You all are not making it better for yourselves.
Now, let's get the second result to ascertain baby Christina's birth father.
Okay, we
Mr. Langford, you are her father.
Cool. Baby kind of look like him though. The head shape.
Yeah.
Head
the
shape.
baby did look like him. The head shape. Most definitely.
Yeah,
the head shape.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. The mama, grandma got what, she wanted him to be the dad. He seemed like he happy to be the father. I just need.
But the story, bro.
Yeah, just crazy.
And you need to cut old girl off. That shit. Oh my God, bro.
I was in the room, like, what? I mean, I know this is like,
She was at my house. I was in the room. Hey, what you braggadocious about it, bro?
Right, and she 18 now, so at the time, she was, 17?
Or 16.
Or 16. No, she was...
Tell you how long?
She was around 17. So I'm thinking about, like,
the baby,
baby.
8 months? She's 18.
Yeah. Probably...
16.
Oh, is it 16?
She'll be 16 probably. Not more than likely 16.
Well, yeah.
When it was
you
conceived.
just have to definitely be like
100% careful in these streets.
Most definitely.
Sad.
But yeah.
Hey man, make sure y'all spam us up. Y'all let us know y'all thoughts and opinions down below, man. But as always, I do go by the name DJ the Kid. This is. We are.
Yeah. Go and get it. Ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money low, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.